that point, I didn't really care who was going to cut my hair or not. I had lost hope. Little did I know I was also going to lose some hair. Hello guys, welcome back to another video. It's Dylan here and you're watching DD.TV. First of all, I wanted to start by thanking everyone for the amount of love and support I got after uploading my first video. Like, I kept seeing my thumbnail on people's stories and that made me really happy. One of the comments that actually struck me was the one from someone I got the morning after I uploaded it. I woke up in a bad mood, I watched the video and it made me happy, and like that made me so I couldn't even describe how I felt, because it basically meant I'm impacting people's lives, and like this is for real as well. So it was like really nice to hear, and like it made me feel like very delighted that people actually like the content I'm producing. I mean, it was only one video, but many more to come. Enough with that, I'll start with today's video.
Here's the motherfucking tea.
It was a Saturday evening, and the next day there was an event going on at church. I waited till last minute for me to go get like my throughout the whole video, I kept saying I needed to go get a trim, but it was actually a fade. To go get a trim. Obviously, most barbershops are closed at that time, but I still wanted to go look for, because, you know, I always do my thing. I went to my barber and my barber was shut. From that point, I could have gone back home and told my mom, oh, there was no barbershop, it was closed, and just wear a cap the next day. But no, I finally see one open, and then at that point I didn't really care who was going to cut my hair or not. I had lost hope. Little did I know I was also going to lose some hair. I get in, and then there's a man and an Eastern European lady. There's this, and then there's also another man who had just left the shop. So there was like 2 empty reclining barber seats. So I quickly like sit down so I could like get my trim and then leave. And I see the male barber coming to my direction, and at that point I'm thinking he's gonna cut my hair. Hell no. Here comes Yulia out of nowhere. She says,
"You want cut hair today?"
This was another red flag, but I decided to sit there and say yes, because I was brave, because, you know, if I want to, I will. Grabs the barbing machine and then she quickly like goes around my edges, and yeah, I need a trim too. Bruh. At some point she grabs the comb, she goes, and then she goes, and then she looks at me, and then we make eye contact, and then she looks at my hair again, she goes, and then she drops it. At that point I could have left. Gone. No, I stayed. Why? Oh no, oh no, oh no.
I stayed. I stayed. I stayed. I stayed. I stayed. I stayed. I stayed.
I don't know if I actually regret that decision, by the way, but let's continue. So she puts it down and she keeps she keeps trimming. Then she goes around, and then I think after like 10 minutes, you know, when like you're sat down and you can tell it's looking okay. So I'm thinking, okay, like, why is she still going? I didn't say anything. I don't know why I didn't speak. I don't know why I didn't speak. Why did I speak? I speak. Oh God. She kept going. Zoom. I'm seeing her falling down. And then she says she's done. I come forward, I turn, I'm like, where's the fade? There's no fade. She goes, temper. I said, huh? There's no fade. I'm not leaving here. Why? Why didn't I leave? I could have left. I didn't. I stayed. It was just shaved. There was no fade. That meant that there was no hair. So I don't know where I wanted her to get the fade from, but I still sat there and told her there's no fade, and if there's no fade, I'm not leaving. So she grabs it. You know, like, normally there's like a line. She went past that point. She's trimming. But the thing is, I couldn't tell. So she kept trimming. She trimmed around the side. She went all around the world. Whatever she did her thing. And then I'm looking, at some point I looked at myself and then I started crying. Yes, I started to break down in the barber shop. I started to cry. My mom was looking at me. She was like, what's going on? And she's like, are you sure? Is this? My mom was just asking me like questions that she knew I was not going to answer. I was having a breakdown, full breakdown in that barber shop. Like, it was meant to look like this, but then it turned out like this. It turned out like this, guys. Oh my god. Imagine. I go home crying. She sees me crying, and obviously, like, she made a customer cry. She kept saying, oh, the hair will grow back, but it will take time. I was thinking,
It's not gonna help the situation. It's not gonna help the situation. Stop telling me what to do.
You do not tell me what to do.
and then she goes, it's okay, you don't have to pay.
Wait a minute.
So every time a barber fucked up my hair, I was not meant to pay. But she was the first one that didn't make me pay. So I'm thinking, every time I went home to look at myself in the mirror, crying because this barber decided to over-exceed the line that I could have not paid. Funny thing is, this actually happened to someone in my old school. He went to exactly that same barber. People were laughing at him, and I wasn't laughing. I felt bad, but I just didn't say anything. No, actually.
I know you fucking lying, bitch.
Just a little bit. But then karma is a bitch, isn't she?
What comes around goes around.
And then the next day there was the event. I go, but like, I wear a hat. I mixed hat with cap. I wear a cap, and throughout the whole event I didn't take it off. People tried to take it off, but it was like, literally like proper. And then my mom comes up to me and she's like, oh, how you feeling? I was like, oh, obviously she could tell I was sad. I wasn't sad because I was at the event. The reason why I was sad is because the next day I had to go to school without a hat so that everyone could look at me and laugh at me the same way they laughed at the other guy. And I was not ready for that.
He wasn't ready.
That's cool. You're not wearing a hat. You're not wearing a hat. Simple. And yeah. So when we get home, what my mom does is she tries, like, when I tell you, like, she did props to my mom. Like, my mom decides, oh, I'll try and cornrow your hair. And at that point, there was still hope for me. Like, people wouldn't laugh at me. She does it. It didn't look perfect because obviously my hair was really short. But like, it looked way better than what I had before. It, like, in the picture you can tell, like, oh, it looks okay, but it wasn't. Like, my hair was doing flipping, what's it called again? Oh my god, I forgot the shape. Trapezium. My hair was like dun dun dun, like, bro, no. So as we get home, my mom decides to cornrow my hair, and at that point I felt a little bit happy because, like, it basically meant that I wouldn't have to go through what that guy went through. So she starts cornrowing, like, when I tell you, that night, I didn't cry that night, but the pain, like, when I woke up the next morning, it was painful. But the thing is, I'd rather be in pain than actually take that hairstyle to school. And then from there on, I started, like, taking care of my hair, started growing it out, and now that's why you have this. Now I'm looking like Mickey Mouse. Basically, I bounced back. I really bounced back. But that was thanks to my mom. If it wasn't for my mom, I would have gone to college like that. Now I get, like, a lot of people asking me for hair advices on how to grow it, how to curl it, how to define, and it makes me, like, really happy. But the thing is, if it wasn't for that lady who messed up, I don't want to swear, but messed up my hair, then this wouldn't be, I really don't think, because I would have continued to do, like, the Will Smith hairstyle. I don't know what it's called, but that's what I call it. That was it. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Also, you can also comment down. You can comment down your experience in getting a back trim or like a hairstyle and how it went. And if you want to see more, subscribe. Why am I doing this? Yeah, so I don't know. Oh yeah, because in the thing, it's like, and subscribe.
The ghetto.
Yeah, subscribe if you want to see more from me, and like, also you can comment down what type of videos you want me to do. So yeah, see you guys on my next video.
Do innit? Ow.
Thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Thank you. I can't do an outro. So yeah, that was it. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, please like, comment, and subscribe. And comment down below. And if you want more content, subscribe. See more content.